Boy, Gassy. Yo, go burp him.
All right. Left hook to the liver. That shit gonna burp you, all right.
Like when you're at the end of your run, your boxing run,
Make a
your
movie
son is
about
at the
it.
start of at the start of his boxing run. Like he was like, "Nah, you ain't my son. You ain't my son." They match up the main card of the main events.
Then I coach him like Rocky and
Nah,
shit.
you fight your son first.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Miles and Al reacting in Spanish.
Yeah. Straight like that. No, dead ass, bro.
Oof.
Gonorrea. ¿Viste?
I'm saying shit, but just Spanish sound effects.
Un toqui.
Tan, 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 y tan, y tan. You know,
Golazo.
that's it.
Mira.
Yes, sir.
Yo,
Welcome
yo,
to
yo. The Kickoff Lounge.
Your boy Al Pizzle.
And your boy Big Miles, we in here.
We got another one. Just went through two of them, actually. 2 match days on Wednesday and on Sábado.
Yeah, man.
Man, a lot happened. Austin trying to be relevant again because the way they started the season,
Nah.
but the way they've been these last 2 games, though.
And,
Tingz.
and we were talking about the UC. Like, I guess he had injuries. He was kind of dropping in form. That
Yeah.
boy is back, bro.
Facts,
You
dog.
saw that assist, dog?
Yo, nasty. That little cross to Gyasi.
That's that vintage
That was
UC
ill,
shit
man.
we looking at.
Hey, man, Austin right now, king of Texas, bro.
No, yeah, for sure.
They beat Dallas on Wednesday, 3-0. They beat Houston on Saturday, 3-0.
They're the sheriffs in town, baby.
Back-to-back goals for Gyasi Zardes,
Yeah, bro.
former U.S. men's national team player. Hey, man, they look good, dog.
Yo, I like
3-0?
their formation with Fagundes or off to the side there
Yep.
and Gyasi right up top, like
Yep.
playing that 9. They look dangerous, bro.
DOC playing that more of a 10
Yeah.
type of, like, that's his natural position right there.
Facts, bro. He's the distributing guy, and he can still score some goals. So, like, to have him right there behind Gyasi is just...
Last
Double
season,
threat.
I was looking at Austin as a potential
facts.
winner.
To win, at least
The
to win
MLS Cup.
to win the West, I think.
Yeah, to
for
come
sure.
out like to me, they were the only real threat against LAFC.
Facts.
Right in the Western Conference.
Yeah.
I did not see that Austin all season long
No, not this season at all, bro.
until these last couple games though.
No, they're looking tight. They're looking good. They like the best in Texas, like we just said.
Right now, Austin, they're in 8th place in the Western Conference, right outside that playoff position, behind Dallas. Houston is in that mix too, man. Yo, honestly, man, the slow start that they've had, and all of a sudden, +6 goal difference in the last 2 games with those 2 wins, 6 points off the rip
Damn,
against 2
that's-
playoff teams, and you still got like at least a good, almost 18, 19 games left in the season.
That's a nice little, few performances to put together,
I like
to
that.
change it. Like right at the halfway point of the season, you pick up your form, and then this last half, you go crazy. You just go crazy, and then they could be in a good position for playoff time. I mean, I think with this form, they're for sure a lock for the playoffs, no matter what place they're in.
If they keep playing like this, absolutely.
They're locked.
Shouts to Austin. They got crazy momentum. Momentum that's slowing down in the Eastern Conference, though, is Nashville.
Honey, what's
Scoreless.
up, dog? What's up, honey?
Khani?
Hey, he can't do it all, bro.
Nah, man.
He can't do it by himself, bro. You know what I mean?
Nashville, they're scoreless in the last 2 straight games. Against Montreal, they lost 1-0. And against Columbus, they lost 2-0. Columbus is a little dark horse team right now, man.
Yeah, bro. And I'm pretty sure we were on the Picke'ems. We were picking them, for both of those games,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, for sure.
Dog.
I don't know, man.
I mean-
all right. Sign of concern for the last 2 games.
Yeah, for sure.
It wasn't like big blowout losses.
No, they were close games, and it's not like Nashville didn't have no chances either. I watched it. They had some chances.
I feel like good teams are allowed to have like little streaks like this.
Yeah.
Right? Like sometimes the ball just don't want to go in.
Yeah, like
It
those
just is what it
days where
is.
you can't buy a goal, and if you have 2 of them back to back, y'all got to figure that out.
Yep.
Maybe it's a stroke of luck. You know what I mean? We saw Buonga finally get his goal after a drought. You know what
Facts.
I mean? His
Facts.
first goal of the whole month came at, it's 2 days left in the month? So 3 days left in the month? So, things like that happen. You go on a drought, but the whole team can't do that. You got to figure that out.
But Nashville, they are playing against a hot DC United though, man. So will Nashville get it done against DC United? Will they at least score against DC United? I think that remains to be seen, dog. Remain to DC.
I mean, I guess.
Right.
I guess.
I don't know, man. Hey, NYC, dog. My squad, I don't know, man. All we
Cowboys.
do is don't win.
Can't buy a goal? Nah, they can't buy a win, my guy.
Yo, 12 straight draws or losses, man. We haven't won a game
That's crazy.
in 12 straight games,
That's
man.
crazy, bro.
9 draws, 7 loss. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, that's wild.
So we tied Atlanta, and I say we as in New York City. We tied Atlanta 2-2 on Wednesday. We blew one right at the end, dog. It was crazy. Saturday against Portland, we tied 1-1. We've tied 3 straight now at this point. Obviously, we haven't won in over, 12, 13 games now. It's crazy, man. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Also, I'm not really stressed about it because I already went into the season with not high expectations for New York City.
No playoffs?
I see us making the playoffs.
You think so?
Playoffs. I see us making the playoffs. Playoffs?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Every time that your voice spikes like that, my G, you know you're lying to yourself a little bit. No, I'll be like, I mean,
There's a little bit of doubt.
Yo, look,
There's a little bit of doubt.
last week. Listen to last week. Al said a couple of wins. Them boys didn't get a singular win, bro. Yo, when Al gets high pitched, that's how he knows he's being hopeful.
Yo,
making the playoffs.
Honestly, dog. Season 2, man. I hate that you know me, dog. I hate that you know me, man. Man. But it's facts, though, man.
True.
I'm honestly doubting New York City, but I really don't expect much from him, man, or from them. Vancouver, though, finally beat LAFC.
Yo.
3-2. Yo, LAFC are on a weird ass streak right now, man. They're second in the West.
Yeah, man.
Right?
Yeah.
Although they're second in the West, 1 win in the last 9 games, all competitions.
That's crazy. Like, what's going on with them?
I've been telling you the last few weeks now, man. They look overrated to me, man.
All right, so there's a couple things to unpack here. First of all, yes, LAFC lost, but just because they're the defending champs, we still got to give the credit to the other side. Vancouver Whitecaps busted that ass.
Yep.
And they played very well. That boy Gald had a goal and 2 assists, bro.
Yo,
he was
balled.
involved in every goal.
Gald balled.
Gald balled that fuck out, bro. Nigga said Gald balled.
Gald balled.
Hey, no, dead ass though. Like, the man whipped in 2 beautiful crosses.
Hey, yo.
2 beautiful crosses, bro, for headers.
Nasty.
Now, can we say that LAFC got exposed for being weak on the aerial attack? Because, bro, they got scored on back-to-back crosses, headers, and they messed up. Like, they completely messed up both times.
Are they lacking size? Are they lacking athleticism in the
I'm
back, man?
telling
They
you,
lacking size, bro.
That's what it looked like, bro, because they look really, really susceptible to the aerial attack, to headers, to someone big getting in the box and just golazo. Like,
how's it going? Do the sound again?
I can't replicate it, bro. I can't replicate it, dog. But no, it's dead ass. Like, I mean, they got to do something about that because they look like they're lacking size. Vancouver looked super tall against them, at least when there was time, on set pieces, on crosses and stuff.
Vancouver is a tall team, though.
Yeah,
like
maybe.
To be fair, at least. But it's a common theme regardless with LAFC. Right now, they're not scoring like that. They're not. All right, let's look at the last few games that they played right now, right?
Yeah.
So matches, boom, over here. They lost 3-2 against Vancouver, right? Then the one game that they won out of the last 9 games against Seattle, 1-0.
It was a 1-0.
Sporting Kansas City, they had 2-1. Again,
2-1.
yeah. So 2 games out of the last 9 games that they won. Houston Dynamo, 1-0. Houston Dynamo, 4-0. Tie against Atlanta. Then they lost against Leon twice. Then they lost against Galaxy. So it's like a lot of these games, 2 goals.
So they haven't scored more than 2 goals. So yeah, against Salt Lake, bro. Since May 13th against Real Salt Lake, they haven't scored more than 2 goals.
So the problem is on offense.
I mean, obviously it's on both, bro. Clearly, It just seems like a team-wide. It's just a dip in the quality, I'm noticing.
They're just getting by.
Yeah.
They're barely getting by right
and
now.
the thing is, it's like, yo, my dog Zach McCarthy's not a bad keeper, bro. He's a good keeper, but he gets tested way too much, and it makes him look like, It makes him look like he's not saving them.
Yo, you get a chance to shoot at Courtois.
Yeah,
100 times in one game. I guarantee you.
Someone's scoring, yeah.
Somebody's scoring,
yeah.
dog.
He's
At
getting
least once or
tested too
twice.
much, bro.
I don't know, man. LAFC, bro, I don't look at them as the same team. I don't know what it is that they need, bro. They need Jesus right now.
We ain't getting no
They got the
back-to-back.
crowd.
We ain't gonna see no back-to-back this year.
We're not seeing LAFC win it all, man.
I don't even think
believe
they
it.
won the West, to be honest.
Yo,
Nah, they won't.
I'm with you on that, man. I see LAFC as, like getting in 3rd place,
in the
like
West.
battling 3rd, 2nd place, and all.
Yeah.
I don't see them winning the West and going into the MLS Cup final, man.
Yeah, no, it's not happening, bro.
Nah,
man.
not right now, dog.
So-
Wayne Rooney, they trying to fight for a spot though, man, in the Eastern Conference playoffs. They got a big dub over. I mean, I'll put an asterisk on it. They got a big dub over Cincinnati.
Why asterisk?
Shouts to DC United.
Why asterisk?
Because they had a couple players that were not playing.
True. They didn't have
Brandon
their guy.
Vasquez.
They didn't have their guys in.
Yeah. Brandon Vasquez, who
on national duty. Yeah.
scored a game tying goal against Jamaica with his Jamaican gun right there.
Man.
Yeah, Brandon Vasquez got a goal, tie 1-1 against Jamaica. So obviously he was busy on international duties. So it's like it's a couple players that were not with Cincinnati. So it's like credit to DC United for taking advantage, right?
Facts.
But it wasn't like if it came down to the last game of the season, like, all right, did you truly beat a real Cincinnati team?
No. Yeah, they didn't beat the full side. They didn't beat all the guys, but they got a dub in that East, which is important.
That is important right now.
Very
man.
important.
Shouts to DC. Yo, they sneaking in right now.
They're
in ninth
sneaking
place.
in. But can we talk about Cincy's just absolute dominance of the East, bro?
Crazy, dog.
Yo.
In 19 games, they've only lost a league low twice.
Twice, bro.
In 19 games, man. They got 43 points.
Yo.
Way ahead of everybody else, man. In the Western Conference, first place is tied St. Louis and LAFC, 32 apiece.
30.
Right?
So a peep game, bro.
Yeah.
The first place team in the West on 32 points would be the fifth place team in the East, bro.
Eastern Conference.
The Eastern Conference,
Beastern
if you
Conference.
stack the league up, East and West, and made it one big thing like the Premier League or whatever, if you stack the league up, bro,
Yeah.
the East would run the league, bro.
100%.
It's crazy because last year it was the flip. The
was.
West was the hottest in the league. Now the East is going crazy, and Cincy is leading that pack right there.
Shouts to the East, Yo,
Yeah.
since they going crazy right now.
Crazy.
DC, it was a good time for them to play against Cincinnati
Facts.
during the whole Gold Cup situation happening. But yeah, credit to Wayne Rooney. On the flip side, let's go to the opposite side of the table in the Eastern Conference. Toronto came off a L.
Wait, that's the same side of the table.
Well, the opposite side, like,
the
from the top
opposite.
to the bottom.
Oh yeah, because
That
Toronto's
opposite.
way at the bottom. Oh,
Yeah.
way at the bottom.
Way at the bottom, dog. They down there with Inter Miami at the bottom, dog. That's bad, man.
Yeah, I didn't even see them on the list. When
That's how much at the bottom. I had to go to the next page.
Yeah, you had to scroll down. You're like, hold
Yeah,
on, where
scroll
they
down.
at?
It had to
Oh,
load.
okay, there they are.
It had to load.
I had to buffer. But hey, Bob Bradley somewhere getting his head buffered big because that shit boss.
Hey, yo.
Pause.
Hey, yo. Man. Hey, yo. You good, Cameron? You good? Hey, yo. Bob Bradley.
like his shiny ass head because he bald.
Nah, I know what you meant. I know what you meant, bro. It's all good. Yeah. Just the whole Kickoff Lounge audience definitely knew exactly what you meant, man. At first. He said Bob Bradley getting his head buffered. But the way you said buffered though, man. You was so extra with that.
Shit.
Buffered.
Buffered.
Yo, Bob Bradley got fired. That's what he got, dog. Sacked. That's such an ugly word for firing somebody.
Yeah, I know, bro. It sounds
Like,
like you got thrown in a bag and like thrown at the ground like sacked. Man.
You know what's
Like,
funny? Yo, true story, dog. And this sounds ridiculous, and it's gonna just show how immature I really was at one point in my life. Dog, when I used to hear the word sacked, obviously it's more like you hear it like in England and the
Yeah.
UK, right? So when I would hear that a coach got sacked, I always thought somebody was getting teabagged. Like somebody just
no,
like,
you didn't think that. You
somebody
just
once-
wanted to make that joke.
Dog, somebody once told me that, oh, yeah, that means the coach, they get, like somebody put the sack of balls on their face and then they got to go. It's like tradition in England. I'm like, okay. And I
What?
believed it, dog.
So
but
they basically did get teabagged with
basically,
soccer balls.
That's what I meant. Yeah, dog. But this was when I was like 7, 8 years old on Everything I Love. I believed it.
That's crazy.
And for some reason, every time I would hear that, like, oh, coach got sacked. Like, I always have that image of that coach getting teabagged.
So it's a tradition where they put the bag of balls and they throw it at the coach's face?
No,
Or,
it's
like,
not
they
true.
drop it on
He was
the-
bullshitting me.
Oh. Because
My
to
man
me, it just
just
sounds like they got thrown in the trash bag, or in English they might call it like a trash sack or whatever.
I don't even know. They be saying some crazy shit out there, dog.
But whatever it is, it happened to Bob Bradley.
It happened to
And
Bob
you know
Bradley.
who's really happy?
The Hitarones.
The Italians, dog.
Bernadeschi and Insigne, they getting lit as we speak, man. They going, dog. They just ordered 3 pies of pizza, dog. They ordered one of them margarita, the other one's pepperoni.
Bernadeschi's rolling up a fat ass blunt.
Yo, Bernadeschi got the illest blunt right now,
He
dog.
got that loud pack from Toronto Dispensary. He's
Insigne
lighting up,
calling up, yo,
smoking on that Bradley pack.
dog. Smoking on that Bradley pack. You stupid, dog. Yo, I bet you he going into work tomorrow, Bernadeschi, with a Bob Bradley shirt. Just with a Bob, just smiling.
No, he's gonna go look at Michael Bradley and just not say anything. Just be like,
he's gonna
be super happy. He's gonna like go and be his best friend. How you doing, Michael? What's up, man?
Well, you're on the bench now. Michael Bradley, I think, is probably at the end of his run too, man.
Yeah. It's. I don't know. Maybe he'll just leave on his own. Honestly, from Toronto at least.
I don't know, man. When I watch Toronto play, I don't see anything about Michael Bradley, dog.
Yeah, like, I need him on my team.
Yeah, I need him starting on my team. I don't know.
Maybe hit up NYC FC right now.
Maybe. I mean, like, it's like, I don't really care. Like, that's my team, New York City.
Facts.
But it's like, Michael Bradley is going to save our season?
Nah, son.
Nah, dog.
Son.
Give us James. James is a free agent right now. Hold on. Let me make a petition right now, dog. I'm going to talk my shit right now, dog.
Yo.
James, 2014 World Cup, you were the best player in the world, dog.
Yo,
you went crazy for Real Madrid when they signed you at first. And that
for like
whatever,
3.5
whatever
games.
happened, no, 3.5, like 3.5 months.
Yeah,
Like,
3.5 months.
It was like half a year.
So 6 games.
But it was still crazy, though. You still went crazy,
He
dog.
did, yeah.
Then whatever happened after that happened. You look like you're still in shape, dog. You're always in America. James, usted siempre está en Miami. Yo, párese. Usted siempre está por acá, bro. If not into Miami, because obviously they got Messi and all, DPs and all. New York City, dog. Why not? It's a big market for you, James. There's a lot of Colombians for you over there, James.
Yeah, that's true.
See or no?
It's true.
It's a lot of
It's
Colombians
facts.
out there, bro. In Jersey and New York. Especially because they moving to Queens.
Yeah.
Jackson Heights in Queens, that's full of Colombians, dog.
Bro, you could go eat dinner with Al Pizzle's family right there on the street. You feel me?
Literally,
Like, come on,
dog.
dog.
And you got family in New York and in Jersey.
Yeah, he does.
He does, man.
Damn. Where he's at right now, he's at Olympiacos in
I
Greece.
think they let him go.
Oh.
I want to say they let him go.
So he's a
man.
free agent?
He's a free agent,
Oh.
dog. He's not, like, I think they had terminated his contract.
James to the MLS.
Yeah.
Like, yo, bring him here, bro.
That's why
Bring
I'm
him
saying,
here.
dog, he's always, in his off time and the off season, whenever there's nothing
He's chilling over
professionally
here.
soccer related.
He's here.
He's not only just in America, dog. Sometimes he's in LA. He's in Miami, dog.
Oh, okay.
Like, he has family that lives here. Yo,
He's lit.
La hija, the daughter, like, if I'm not mistaken, the daughter and baby moms live in Miami. He got apartments in Miami, dog.
That boy,
From
that
what
boy
I
American, dog. That
He's
boy American, dog.
man.
Hey, all right, so
No James, dog.
here we go. We got James to the MLS, Khani to the national team. We got to start a kickoff lounge suggestion box, bro. Just be like, yo, do what we say because it's gonna work.
Kickoff lounge suggestion box.
Come
I think
on,
that's
dog.
brilliant, dog.
What's
Honestly.
good, bro?
James, think about it,
Pull up.
man. I really, yo, the time to be in the MLS is now. Now that Messi's getting
mean,
all this
dog, of
attention.
course.
Yo, dang, I'm in England right now. Let me look up what Messi is doing in the MLS. Oh, he played against New York City FC. He was on New York City FC. Oh, this guy went crazy. Oh, this
James?
He's playing it. Oh,
Yeah.
he looks great there, man.
The Colombian lad who played for Everton.
Literally, dog.
Did he play for Everton?
He did. He did, yeah. Yerry Mina, another Colombian, but he's on his way out from Everton.
Yeah, man.
Yo, that's my petition, dog.
Yeah.
James,
Pull up.
come on, man.
Pull up.
Major James Soccer.
No.
MJS.
No.
No, there's no
No. It's Messi League Soccer is the only one, bro.
Messi League Soccer.
He's here. He's just, everything's done.
Yeah, nah, yeah. If it was like 9 years ago after the World Cup, then yeah. We could have like tried to change something up. You could have gotten ownership of a club.
Ooh, James.
James.
Chill.
Like with that World Cup that he just had.
True,
And they went to Real Madrid.
true.
Yo, he was on top of the world, dog.
Damn.
That shit was crazy.
Damn,
that
I
was
didn't
a
know- I
crazy
didn't-
time.
Now I know you a James fan, bro.
Dog, yo,
you
I mean,
a big James. I know, but you a big James fan.
I'm Colombian. I am,
Yeah.
dog. I
Yeah.
love James. Yo, and I was telling Champ too, man. I think the most skilled on the ball Colombian to have ever touched the ball has been James Rodriguez. Over Carlos El Pie Valderrama, over
I was about to
Falcao,
say,
over El Tino
over
Asprilla,
Valderrama.
over Leonel, over all these guys, man. I don't think there's been somebody that's been more purer with the ball than James. Dog.
Possible.
It's like that left foot is
possibly
magical,
correct.
man.
That's possibly correct.
Magical, bro. Like, I feel like not even just in Colombia, but I just feel like there's very, very few left footers that I've ever seen play like him, dog.
Wow.
I love, we weren't, dog, 2014 World Cup. And I'm saying
Nasty.
we as in Colombia.
Nasty.
Yo, Radamel Falcao was our leader. He was our captain. He was the reason why Colombia made it back to the World Cup for the first time in 16 years in 2014. One of the leading scorers in CONMEBOL. And then right before the World Cup, man, we thinking, Falcao about to lead us. He about to lead us. Falcao tears his ACL, man.
Yeah, I know.
Remember that? He tears his ACL, dog. And now we're like, who the fuck do we have? Oh, like now
you had a whole like nice young unit around James too. That they were clicking heavy, bro.
Man. And so we weren't looking at James as our savior, as the guy that was gonna step in that leadership role for Falcao, or that best player on the field role. Dog, Falcao is out. World Cup comes. This motherfucker James just blew up out of nowhere like that. Like he's always been him, but when it became time for the spotlights to hit him, dog, he rose to the occasion.
The best he ever played was that tournament for sure. So
I love James, and I want him in the MLS. That's
damn,
the story.
bro. All right. So now that Al has hopped off of James' nuts, right? Let's talk about our national team. I know you're Colombian and all, but let's get back to the USMNT, boy.
I was born here.
Yep.
America.
All right. Hey, we tied against. Oh damn! Here we go back to my heritage now. Because you just went in about Colombia. Now we going to Jamaica. Cause Yard coming and bust one shot on the blood clot US arm too. Yo, watch out.
Do it only in your Jamaican accent.
Nah,
you got to do this whole part in your Jamaican accent.
No, because we scored that one goal and that was it.
That's
like, it was like after that goal, I was super hype. I was doing that to my TV in my Jamaican accent, and then.
And then you're back to being American.
Yeah, because the level, Jamaica's level just dipped kind of, and it was just like.
Kinda.
Yeah, a lot. After that goal, it was just back to normalcy.
Jamaica didn't. I
back
feel
to
like
Jamaica disappointing me.
They didn't even touch the ball like after that goal.
But it was a nice goal, bro.
It was
and we scared the shit out of the US's B team.
Nah, it is. If it's not the B team, it's the C team.
Yeah.
It's definitely not the
bro,
A team.
you love to say C team, bro. Like, why is everybody skipping over the B team to play their C team?
Because sometimes you got a C team, bro. Nah, but it's like B- team.
B- team. Yeah.
Dog, watching like there's a few players that I'm looking at. I'm like, this is like Granted, these are professional players, so they're doing something right. They're good to an extent, right?
Right.
But like when I think of like putting on that U.S. men's national team jersey, I expect like some sort of intensity, some sort of confidence, some sort of skill, quality, especially after the Nations League games that we just had.
Right.
We showed dumb quality, dog. Then I look at a player like I'm sure he's a nice guy, and I've heard a lot of great things about him. Cristian Roldan, like he was looking so lost with the ball, man.
Yeah.
Like there was who else? Ferreira played well. Vasquez, when he came in, he played well. Thing. Obviously, he scored his goal. KOL, he was dope.
Yedlin didn't play too bad.
Yedlin, he actually played pretty good.
He
a couple
played
times
decent.
on the ball, he
had some shaky ass moments, but he does that.
But he was pretty solid though on defense for what you ask for him.
Decent,
right?
yeah.
I look at James Sands, former NYCFC player. This is all right. Like it's good, but I don't look at a James Sands on the national team on some. He's gonna change the dynamic of our midfield.
Facts. No.
Like, I don't look at any of them at anywhere near the levels of a Musa, of a Reina, of a Tyler Adams, of a McKinney.
No. I mean, there's a reason that those guys are starting, and you know what I mean?
Yeah. But then they still control the game, though.
Yeah, and I mean, the U.S. still controlled the game, and I think I was thinking, like, our B team still controlling the game against, Jamaica's A team, who they have Premier League,
five or six Premier League players,
and Bundesliga players, and they have good. Jamaica has some quality. They just can't keep their shit together, honestly. Like, come on.
All right, like
we have talent. We have talent,
I was just gonna say that, man. Jamaica, for as long as I know, y'all always had some sort of talent,
bro.
But like, what is it? A coaching thing now?
I'm gonna be real, bro. There's a lot of corruption in the system. You know what I mean?
It.
Like, and just not enough money and time and all that is put into that program as it should be. So, and then the corruption and whatever else internal problems there might be. I know. I mean, first of all, the coaching too. Like, it's so many things. It's so many things, and it's just like, damn, we should be. It's like Colombia, like right now. how Colombia's just disappointing you nonstop right now.
We just beat Germany 2-0.
No, I know. I'm saying like right now, as in this last year, World Cup qualifying, all this stuff. Like, it's like this has been us in Jamaica, like how we feel in Jamaica for like the last 10 years. Oof. So it's funny. Like there was one time where we beat the USA and we got to the final of the Gold Cup just to get thrashed by Mexico 3-0.
Damn.
But like, you know, there's been moments of hope. But dog, I want to get back to the point where we're in the World Cup. Here I am talking about Jamaica, you know what I mean?
Look at that.
True.
You getting all emotional.
I want to get back to it, though. Like, come on, dog. I mean, we tied the USA, who's the best team in the CONCACAF right now. We tied the USA, but we tied their B team.
Yeah.
We tied their B team.
And it was Jamaica's A team.
Yeah. I think we have more talent on that team than what the USA have in the field.
Honestly, I don't disagree.
But we didn't play how we were supposed to.
There was less structure. There was more structure in the lesser quality of the MLS players.
Right. So I think it's a great sign for USA and their B team and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you think they're gonna field the A team again in the like if they get further on in the competition?
Nah, they can't.
They can't.
Because they have a locked roster already now.
So I'm sure like the US like the Nation League or whatever. And all their
so the only ones from the other from the Nations League, I want to say just Matt Turner.
Yeah,
I think it's just Matt Turner.
Just Matt Turner.
Oh, and Zendejas.
Yeah.
Zendejas. It says Zendejas.
They're always thinking about Zendaya, the actress.
Yeah. Well, Alejandro Zendejas. Yeah, man. Shouts to what's he? U.S. men's national team. We got St. Kitts and Nevis next.
We should handle them comfortably.
With all due respect, I never even knew that existed.
St. Kitts and Nevis?
Yeah.
Oh man, you gotta learn more about the Caribbean, dog.
I'm honestly not knowledgeable when it comes to like the Caribbean islands.
St. Kitts and Nevis.
So I love that this is a learning experience right here.
Right.
You feel me?
The Gold Cup, the Gold Cup brings out teams you didn't know had soccer teams. Like, wait, that country has a soccer team?
Word up, yo.
Yeah, well,
like, Cuba has a team, man.
Yeah.
Like I know, like Puerto Rico has a team, dog.
Bro, DR
got a team.
DR got a team. I didn't know they liked soccer at all.
I didn't even know they had soccer balls out there, dog.
No one has ever spoken a word to me about soccer in DR. Like I've been to DR 3 times, and not a single person has said a word about soccer.
There's been one Dominican that I've ever known professionally that played Mariano for Real Madrid. And he played for Real Madrid.
He was nasty. And he was nasty.
He was good, yo. He's really good. Real Madrid, dog. And he's Dominican.
Real Madrid, though.
Come on, dog. He's not playing for a scrub team.
No, that's true, though. It's true. He was on the top.
Shit, he was coming from Benzema. Dominican, dog. You ain't getting no international play, dog.
But St. Kitts just lost 3-0 to Trinidad. So if the USA better do some work.
We better not go into that game on some like, oh, we got this.
Yeah. We can't go into underestimating them. But we should also know we gonna win and go out there with a certain level of confidence to do it. You know what I mean? And swag, Play pretty, but like efficiently and bust their ass like you should.
Hey, shouts to Haiti, dog.
Hey, big win.
Against Qatar?
Big win. Yeah.
Against team. First of all, like I forgot Qatar was in this thing. I'm like, Qatar's not in.
And Qatar just showed that they can play
on
the World Cup.
They
played. They did something. They did something.
They wasn't going the whole thing, but
they did something.
They weren't the worst team.
Exactly. They were not the worst team at the tournament.
Exactly.
So.
Shouts to Haiti. Sapase! Almost they went 2-1 over there. Hey man, there was just to change topics real quick, man. National team levels, man. Somebody on Twitter made a post featuring a tweet that Fox broadcasts don't provide consistent context to the casual fan that the Gold Cup team is U.S. men's national team's C team. So the casual fans were asking, why is the team playing so poorly?
Yeah,
and the broadcast is not saying really they're being tough on these guys. Like this is our best.
People that know soccer and know what's up, I guess we don't even think that way to ever think to explain it to a casual. So maybe that's what it is. Like nobody's thinking, oh, let me explain this to people who don't really know much about soccer. You know what I mean?
Naturally, I feel like sports fans are just naturally know-it-alls.
Right.
Right?
Yeah,
like
they think they know everything. Yeah.
Yeah, like whether it's basketball fans, whether it's like football fans, definitely soccer fans.
And you know who else are know-it-alls? Fucking
Barcelona fans.
Every American. Every American's a fucking know-it-all. So even if you're not a sports fan, it's like, yo, America's playing. Yeah, USA. Even though it's USA's C team, so now you're mad that USA is not doing what you want them to do because you just want to be patriotic. But you got to put the context there. So I get the point.
I was at a bar watching the USA Canada finals, and it wasn't a packed bar at all. So we're watching the game and all. One of the guys asked, like, yo, Yeah, hey man, hey, is that guy Tim Howard still playing, man? It's a good guy, man. Like, he's an older dude too. You know, I'm like, I started laughing. I'm like,
Tim Howard is one of the
I'm sure he's
broadcasters.
somewhere in there. You know?
Tim
like
Howard's
on
doing the
side.
halftime show.
Yeah.
Tim Howard's
like,
long retired,
It's
chilling.
been a while since he's played, man. You know, some young guys over
Yeah,
here.
I mean that's you gotta. What he's saying basically is you
teaching.
gotta hold Americans' hands when it comes to soccer.
Yeah.
Because if this was any other country, you wouldn't have to explain to them that their guys weren't playing because
Yeah.
everybody would know that.
Hey,
you know what I mean? It's just crazy.
The MLS Season Pass, though, I've been watching more and more of that lately. That's dope.
Oh, yeah?
I'm learning that
You
it's
like it?
dope, man. So especially when it's like game time, you got a bunch of games going on. It's like I look at MLS 360, I think is what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
You ever watch Red Zone? NFL Red Zone? You know what Red Zone is?
No, actually, no. I never really watched NFL heavy until the playoffs.
So
the finals.
so NFL Red Zone is like on Sundays, you watch Red Zone and they just put on a bunch of different games at the same time, but like whoever's in the red zone, like within the 20-yard line,
Right.
it's like, all right, they'll showcase that game. And then they'll show the next game, showcase that game. So it's like, and they're always commentating on it, like all the same, all these different games. And so it's like I love how interactive these commentators are throughout all these different games.
Right.
And they continue to rotate them, so it's not like you're only just watching one game. Like they have a very nice like rotation of how to.
So you're saying it's like a crutch for casual almost.
It is.
It can be.
Yeah, it can be,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Because it's like you're getting a little bit of everything that's happening in real time.
Right.
It's dope, man. Shouts to MLS 360.
All right, so I guess-
Apple TV is dope.
All right. Well, if you ain't watching MLS Season Pass and all
Yeah.
the other casual crutches out there, we gonna give you a little one, right? So like we gonna explain to them, I guess, how players get chosen.
Yeah.
The difference between an A, B, C team. Like, what do you got?
8 teams, best players.
Best players.
Very
Top
simple.
guys.
Best, like, all right, who are the top guys that's gonna, all right, we're gonna play against the top teams. If we're gonna play against the top teams, we need the top guys.
Right.
Who are these people? All right.
Usually these are the guys that are playing in the Premier League,
Yeah.
the Serie A, or like top league in any foreign country. If they're starting on one of those major teams, usually they're going to get called up to their national team's A team. Like it's Cristian Pulisic, he just won a Champions League a couple years ago. The first American to ever win a Champions League, of course, he's going to start on the national team. Like,
Facts.
you know, so you got your guys, your most prestigious players, and
been
obviously,
battle-tested.
you know, the guys with the most quality. That's who we want to put in the front line for the World Cup.
Yeah.
We used our top team for the Nations League just now. If you watch the Nations League, we had our top guys in there. That's the idea what the A team is.
Yeah.
Now, because the Nations League and the Gold Cup are so close together, we got to have a little rotation. These top guys we're talking about got to play in the Premier League. And, you know, they got to have different things. So they can't go Nations League, Gold Cup back to back and do their job.
It's also the like a lot of the all right, whoever plays in Europe is also their off season.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So it's like they're not getting no rest, and
Exactly.
they gotta have that break.
They just finished their season.
They finished the whole season,
the
dog.
whole thing,
a whole European League, all these different tournaments.
Finished right around June.
Yeah.
Like May, June. Like
They just had to they just played in the World Cup too.
Yeah.
So it's like these guys been nonstop.
Yeah,
They had
exactly.
no kind of break at
so
all.
if they were to play the Gold Cup right now, they'd be running themselves into the ground.
Yeah.
And then they still got to go back for the next season and
Yeah.
you know go back for the bigger tournaments. And I feel like
That's
we can
where-
afford to use our B and C team for the
Yeah.
Gold Cup.
That's that's definitely where we can use the B and C teams.
Mm-hmm.
So all right, you can only have 11 players on the team
Mm-hmm.
on the field, right? You can have about 20 something, 20,
23? I think it's 23
right?
on the
23
roster.
people on the roster completely.
Yep.
United States is it's a big fucking country.
Yep.
dog.
It's a big country, and what there is a player pool. So there's a pool of players for the national team, and they choose from that pool for every roster. So you choose 23 guys out of this pool. The pool's bigger than that, though.
Yeah.
In that pool, you'll have your A guys, your B guys, your C guys. You'll have reserves, all that stuff. So there's there's a lot of players to pick from.
Yeah.
And
So-
that's where we organize them in the A, B, C, all that stuff.
So I honestly, even with our B team at the Gold Cup, I still expect us to win the Gold Cup. I don't It's tough because I don't want to compare them to our A team, but you naturally are though, especially with the kind of quality of players that we have, man. Like when it comes to Copa America, Like
No, we
we're
gotta
not,
play our guys.
We're not seeing none of these guys.
Yeah, no, Copa
from the Gold
America,
Cup,
we're
except
playing
for Matt
our
Turner.
guys, bro.
Matt Turner and maybe like Cade Cowell on the bench. Maybe,
Something like that, yeah,
I
yeah.
fucks with Cade Cowell heavy, man.
Yeah, I see, yeah.
He's
nice.
ill, man.
Yeah.
Maybe even Brendan Vasquez like behind Pepe.
Yeah, there'll be some guys that you see from here, but they're going to be lower on the depth chart on the A team. You'll
Yeah.
see them, these guys, maybe some of the guys that started for this B team, maybe they'll be on the reserves for the A team. So,
For sure, man. It's exciting, bro.
Yeah,
It's exciting, man. There's a lot of opportunities.
one
for a lot of
guy
these players.
who should not be on the A, B, or C team. Though.
Aaron Long.
Long, bro. What's up, because?
I don't know, man.
What's up with Brad?
I don't know, dog. Like it's just another one.
Yeah.
It's like I want to defend him. I want to I don't think he's a bad defender. In general, like I think he's good in the MLS, right? In the MLS. But like it's like I just feel like every time I watch him, man, on a national screen, bro, he looks just lost and out of place.
It doesn't convince me, bro.
It doesn't give me confidence in the back. It doesn't.
Not at all.
It wouldn't strike fear in my heart if I
No.
was the opponent.
No.
It
No,
does. He
not
doesn't.
even a little bit.
He doesn't scare me, dog. He doesn't like. He's not somebody that's like, oh my God, it's gonna transcend
Right,
the back line for years to come. Nah, man. Move on. We got Chris Richards. We got Zimmerman.
We got too many guys,
We got
bro.
Tim Ream. We got Miles Robinson. We got a lot of guys, man.
It's
that
like
are coming
a
up.
lot of guys over Aaron Long. So
Carter
like,
Vickers. We even got what's dude from man. There's another big guy that I'm talking about that we didn't call up. That Greg had an issue with. John Brooks. That was another good one. Dog,
Yeah,
like,
no, yeah.
We have way better options than Aaron Long, man.
Aaron Long can't swim. Got to get out the pool of players. You feel me?
Yeah, man. I don't know. The pool of players. You stupid. I love how you just laughed. You're like,
Because I know that was corny.
hey, man. Yo, Liga MX drama with the MLS. Supposedly, DK the MLS is all about marketing and not quality soccer. Bullshit. Tigre striker. His name is André Pierre Gignac.
Gignac. Yeah, the French dude.
He said, and I quote, MLS is pure marketing. We, Liga MX, are a higher level, and in Mexico are a step ahead in soccer.
Fighting words.
No, those are
fighting
fighting words.
Especially because, that U.S.-Mexico rivalry. By the way, you say you think U.S.'s B team will win that Gold Cup. I feel like Mexico has a huge chip on their shoulder, dog.
They do.
And
After that
I feel like they're
Nations
going to come in guns blazing, A-team blazing for this Gold Cup. Bro. They're going to come in
League. Does Mexico have their 18?
I don't know.
I don't know
I didn't
either.
watch their game.
I don't know.
Did they
either.
play already?
They did. They won 3-0.
They won
Against,
convincingly.
like Honduras or something like
But
that.
like, dog, this is their only hope, I think, for silverware anytime soon. So I feel like they're gonna come in like
Because they
full
not
speed.
They not nowhere near touching Copa America.
Are they invited?
They are invited. Well, like so technically,
They're about
it's
to get
like
sauced.
it's like a pool, right? And so we're not like the U.S. We're not officially selected into the Copa America, but we're gonna get selected.
Yeah, facts.
It's like one of those.
Facts.
Same thing with Mexico. They're gonna get
I
selected.
mean, yeah, we're hosting it, so we're gonna get
Yeah,
selected.
and it's
man.
6 CONCACAF teams, I believe, that gets invited to the Copa America. Yeah, man.
Wait, this is
If I'm not
new.
mistaken.
This is 6.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is new.
I believe so.
What?
I'm gonna confirm with
It's
you right
lit,
now.
dog. So U.S. Mexico, the rivalry's getting better and better because now they're making it Liga MX against
Yeah.
MLS, bro.
So 6 CONCACAF teams will join 10 CONMEBOL teams for the
Fire.
Copa America.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah,
dog.
so they-
that's really the Copa America. That's North and South
That's
America.
literally
That's
Copa America.
fire
like,
now, bro.
Like
Now
Copa
we're talking.
America, North, Central, South.
Dog, this is about that. If that's the format from now on, it's gonna put the Gold Cup out of business.
Yo,
dog.
I hope.
It's gonna put the Gold Cup out of business,
I
bro.
really
'cause
hope that this
why
is the
would
new Copa
anyone
America.
play for the Gold Cup when you can play for the Copa America, bro?
I would love for this to be like
Finalissima, like imagine USA in the Finalissima,
That's a
bro.
what? I
Come
could see
on,
that.
son.
I could see that.
You know what I'm
dog.
saying?
With
Like-
the squad that we got, man. With that boy Weah playing in Juventus now.
Come on, dog.
With Pulisic about to join AC Milan.
We didn't even think about Mexico.
With Yunus
Mexico.
Musa being sold by Valencia because he just too nice.
We ain't even think about Mexico, but Liga MX versus MLS. What you think? You think MLS is higher level?
I just think it's two different
Two different
styles,
styles.
man. Yo, like, bro, you play against you hate the stereotype, but when you play against a group of Mexicans, I said this before. Typically, you like I go in. My initial reaction when I see that I'm about to play against a group of Mexicans, All right.
Here we go.
It's about to be a dirty ass
Ready
game.
for war.
Ready for war.
I mean, I box, bro. You box against a Mexican, what you think you're going to expect?
War, dog.
War, all right?
Yo,
so I get it.
Yo, Mexicans are warriors, dog.
Guerreros.
In any sport, dog. In
bro.
any sport,
Facts.
dog. And I think that's a fucking awesome, like, feature
It's a trait,
to have.
yeah, it's a
a
good
great trait to have. As the opponent is like, damn, all right, you know you're going to have to, like, put up a fight, too. I don't know. I think we better tactically, man. I think we have more skill in the MLS, man. I think we've grown into a more tactical country, bro.
Yeah.
I think Liga MX, man. Granted, I don't watch Liga MX. I watch the Mexican national team, who they have a lot of Liga MX players. They just seem to like play with a lot of intensity, but they rely on that over their quality.
It's so what I can say for sure is, in the last 10, 15 years, I don't watch a lot of Liga MX either. It's like I almost refuse to because the games are just not that exciting.
They're not.
I haven't seen the level increase in the last 10 years, and we've seen the level in the MLS increase tenfold. So
Yep.
I think our trajectory, even if right now, CONCACAF Champions League, Leon trounced LAFC.
Yeah.
LAFC were our defending champs. You know what I mean? You got statements that have been made by Liga MX teams against us to prove that they're a better league. But
Yeah.
I think we're on the up and up to where in a couple years it won't even be a comparison. Like, bruh, Messi and Busquets full swing playing against a Liga MX team.
Dog, like
What?
A
You know what I
Liga,
mean?
a Liga
Like-
MX team against Inter Miami right now.
Yeah, today's Inter Miami,
Right
right?
now,
But
like after 7 losses in a row, Inter Miami.
a year from now, Inter Miami with the guys.
Oh nah, they're not gonna touch him.
Not
They're
gonna
not
touch
gonna
him.
touch him, bro.
Not gonna touch him.
Nah, they're gonna beg for their autographs and their jerseys mid-game.
Sensi, the form they're in right now in the MLS, I think it was sauce pretty much anyone in Liga MX.
Yeah, 100%.
So
I don't know, man. Inter Miami though, man.
speaking of,
They're not really defending the MLS case right now, dog.
No.
Against Liga MX.
I know.
7 losses in a row.
You know what they're doing? They're doing like, you know how in the NFL or the NBA
writing
they
the
have
script.
like tanking, or like they, when
But there's
teams
no-
tank, but there's no tanking. But what I feel like they're doing is they're just like, their just foot is all the way off the gas because they know what's on the way. And I feel like they're just like, all right, we're just chilling. They're just not. I don't see any intensity, effort, or anything like they want to win.
Yo, Messi.
They're okay with where they're at.
Messi's supposed he comes in. He's playing on July 21st. No word on Busquets when he's gonna play. Hopefully the same day. That'll be nice. Inter Miami got 15 points in 18 games. All right, 15 points. The last playoff spot is Orlando City with 28 points. So they have a 13-point difference to make up as soon as Messi comes in. And that's like even saying if Inter Miami don't keep losing.
But is this a good idea to like really sit here and wait for your saviors? You know what I mean? To wait for Messi and
Of
Busquets to
course
start.
not, dog.
It's not a great idea because like, what if they become to a point where they're just unsavable, dog? Like, we don't know for sure unless we do know for sure when Messi's playing his first league game.
This is gonna be like those like little like farewell
Yeah,
partidos.
Messi's gonna come and it's just gonna be more of like a spectacle, and it's like, hey, okay, he's here, than any kind of actual competition in the league. I feel like, bro, I feel like they're gonna be in such a bad position that no one can save them. They could win all the games left, and it just won't be enough.
Yo,
You know what I mean?
They lost 4-1 against Philly. It also didn't help that Yedlin and Kamal Miller were not playing because they're off on international duty, Gold
Right.
Cup. Our boy McVay, we love him. He had a tough game. He definitely had a tough game, especially on that second goal. It was tough, man. Like, if you're not deep on defense already, dog, like, with your full team, and then you're losing 2 of your defensive starters, dog, to international duty. Like,
I don't see it. I don't see them being savable, and I don't think anyone could blame. I hope they don't try to talk shit about Messi and Busquets. Like, oh, it was all for nothing, or oh, they flop if they don't save this team. Because, dog, they're just...
I mean, what?
You got to help yourselves if you want some help.
But what a great story, man. Like 15 points through 18 games, and then Messi leads.
It's just not possible,
And then
bro.
Messi leads Inter Miami to MLS Cup glory.
It's not possible, bro.
I think anything's possible.
I mean, yes,
it's a great script.
Technically possible.
It's a great script.
I mean, from playoff contention. Well,
imagine
to play it, to do the playoff, or like I guess the MLS play-in, right? Because the bottom 2, the 8 and 9, have to play for a place in that.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so to even get to that 9th place spot right now,
11 points. with 2 games in hand.
11 points with 2 games in hand. And we only have, what, they only have 16 games left to play?
About. Anything is possible, dog. And then with Messi, I don't know, man.
Bro.
Do I think it's going to happen?
Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Florida's purple until further notice. Like, that's all I got to say, bro. Orlando City sitting pretty at 7th place. Florida's purple right now, dog. I don't care. Messi can come in and make all the noise. They ain't going to no playoffs. They are not repping the East in any fashion. They are going to just be like a party team. It's going to be like, oh, it's so cool. It's going to be like a TikTok, Instagram cool thing that Messi's there. But that is the extent of Inter Miami's, success this season.
Man.
Marketing. Yo, damn. Does Gignac have a point, dog?
The what?
Does Gignac have a fucking point?
Probably.
Because Inter Miami is getting all kinds of bread. Inter Miami is at like low-key their highest point of popularity, notoriety, and everything that they've ever been at, and they are last place team in the league.
Imagine
and
when they're winning.
They're playing terribly.
Imagine when they're
Imagine
winning.
They're winning, yes, but like to Gignac's point, all of their notoriety is just based on popularity, Instagram followers, and marketing.
But that's great.
And the Messi shit.
It's a business. It's gonna invite more players to come in.
This is the perfect example of it being more about marketing than soccer, because their soccer is nothing, and their marketing is through the roof. I don't know. He could be onto something. He could be onto something.
Regardless, I really think he's just hating.
I mean, yeah, he's got a little bit of hate that on him.
He's not making no money that they'll make in the MLS right now, dog.
He's not.
Like, nah, he hating, dog. He got a little bit of that hate that on him.
Yeah, that French hate honey. You know what I mean? Like, you tripping.
Hey, man, contenders and pretenders, bro.
So an MLS sideline report dropped a video that had the contenders versus pretenders. Who we got?
New England Revolution, are they contenders or pretenders?
I think they're contenders.
I think they are too.
Yeah, because like we talked about the East versus the West, clearly the East is the harder side of the bracket. New England would be first place in the West right now, bro. New England's on 36 points in 19 games. Yeah, they would be 4 points ahead of St. Louis.
Doug, New England in 19 games, they've only lost 3 times.
Yeah, no, they're definitely contenders.
They are contenders for sure, man. LAFC.
Pretenders.
I've been telling y'all for the longest now, man. Pretenders,
Them
for
boys
sure.
Are cappers, man.
And Cincinnati, are they contenders? Or
Them
pretenders?
boys are contenders. Them boys are the best team in the league right now.
2 losses
on paper. 2 losses
19
only.
games.
Bro, they're beasting right now.
Yeah.
They are beasting.
They have
the second best goal difference in the league.
Crazy, dog.
Or no. Actually, no. There's some.
No, they got a few.
It's crazy. Philly is doing crazy on goal difference, but they're.
But Philly got some. They had some
big.
They had like some 6-0 win. They had like a 4.
Yeah, they had. Okay, so
win
they had
the
some
other day,
big
so
wins.
It's like,
yeah, bro.
Them big wins made up for it.
There's a couple teams ahead of them on goal difference. They're up there though.
Cincinnati's definitely contenders, man.
Facts.
This guy had as a pretenders St. Louis City. What do you think of them? I think they're pretenders. It's the first season.
Yeah. No, I think they're getting their like beginner's luck out of the way, and they're gonna come in. They're gonna do some things. They'll probably. Based on them being in first place in the West right now, they'll probably make it to the playoffs. But I think that's where it stops for them. You know what I mean? Like first, second round, they out.
Seattle, I think they're always contenders.
Oh no, yeah. Anytime Seattle's playing any kind of good, they're always contenders, bro.
And Nashville. They're like in the middle for me.
Yeah, it's on the fence, bro, because they could be so nasty, or they could just look so mid.
I'm going with contenders, man. As long as Khani stays healthy, Zimmerman stays healthy. Like as long as their foundational core stays healthy, man. Yeah. I think they are contenders, bro.
That's a big fact.
Damn. Hey, man, pick them up. How'd you do last week?
I did terrible.
I got 7.
I know I did terrible, bro.
Yes, sir.
You got 7?
Total.
7 total from both weeks. Yeah, I got like 3 or 4.
3 or 4,
yeah,
right?
I did terrible.
Damn. Yeah, in the previous week, we had a combined 1.
Yeah, okay, so we did a little better.
A lot better.
A little better.
We did a lot better, thank God.
Right,
Damn.
Let's see how we do.
Cincinnati versus England. New England.
Cincinnati versus New England. That's top 2 in the East. That's a good game.
1 and 2. I'm going New England because Cincinnati don't got their full team.
True. All right, I'm going to give it a draw. I'm
going New England with it.
I had to think about that context.
Bobby Wood and Josie Altidore both with a goal. He scored 2 goals.
Both of them with a score.
Bobby Wood been balling, though.
I know, he came back.
Coming back out of nowhere, yo. Shouts to Bobby. Oh, they cut Josie.
Oh, New England cut Josie.
Where's he going then?
Damn, my dog Josie, bro.
Josie got to go to the UPSL.
Shout out to bro. Let my dog rock out.
Where?
Hey, he could get some Arab money.
Oh, Saudi? Nah, I ain't going to Saudi.
Go to Saudi, Jody.
Too
Go to
late
Saudi,
now.
get that Arab money.
Too late, man. He got paid to go to. Nah, I don't know, man.
You stupid.
I think it's over for Josie, man.
Yeah.
Columbus versus Red Bulls.
Columbus versus Red. Hey, Red Bull's been saying some shit lately. You see what they did to ATL?
Dog.
Bruh.
They just whipped
You
them
see what they did to ATL?
4-0, dog.
Dog, they smoked them.
I ain't mad at the
I
Red
was
Bulls.
not expecting that at all.
I'm going Red Bulls with
that
it, man.
racist dude is balling out.
That racist, yeah.
Racist dude is yo.
What's his name
I don't
again?
even know how to say his name.
But you just know his name.
I know he's the racist dude. I don't know how to
That's
pronounce
hilarious.
it. I mean, I probably do, but I don't want to. Yeah, I got the racist. I got the racist dude in the Red Bulls taking that.
I got a draw on that one. I'm going with a draw.
Mm.
Actually, you write this down, Paul. I'm going New England.
We got
draw.
Miami versus Austin next. Damn straight going with Austin.
I'm
Miami
definitely
is
going
cool in
Austin.
it.
What?
Miami's
Oh my
cool in it.
God. Austin's on a run. 3-0 and then 3-0. Last two games 6-0. Miami, 7 losses in a row. That ain't gonna change.
Speaking of mad losses in a row or
a lot
NYC
of ties.
Hey, he's like, give my credit for my
Ties.
ties. Yo,
A lot of
both
ties.
of us last week, we had 2 ties. Your team and my
Yep.
team, we both had 2 ties.
I told you NYC was gonna
Lame,
get that
bro.
one.
Hey, but I also called that we were going on a 3-game streak where we didn't lose. We got 2, we
Yes,
didn't
yeah,
lose.
I remember that one.
So
Dog.
we just gotta not lose one more, even if it's another tie. I
I
saw that goal, Lasso.
Yo, from which one? Who?
From the where my team got tied up the last minute.
Oh my God, dog. Hold on.
Dog.
That was dirty. That was
That
dirty.
was so.
That was dirty, dog. Yo, but like Orlando had a lot of different opportunities, though, man.
Yeah, to take that game away completely.
Like
Yes.
you guys, I mean, granted, like off the rip, they was balling all over y'all. Y'all came out looking shook.
You know what it is, bro? It was a Wednesday night game. We didn't have our supporters there.
That's the
Yeah,
excuse
it's
you going
because
with?
I wasn't there.
That's what you going with?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go with that one then. Montreal, NYC. I am going with New York City's 13th non-win in a row.
So what?
I'm going with a tie. I'm going,
Okay,
I'm
I
going
thought
with
you were gonna give him the L.
4th tie in a row, man. I'm going with a tie.
Montreal boring 1-0.
Damn.
Speaking of my team,
Orlando City versus Chi-Town.
Orlando City versus Chi-Town. Vamos Orlando, que puta. Let's go.
Are you, yeah?
Yeah. Vamos Orlando. I
4th of
said
July
we
weekend?
needed 3 games not losing. This is our 3rd one. We're gonna get a
Well,
win.
like-
We're gonna get a win.
Chicago, they're on a 2-game winning streak right now. They beat Portland, they beat Sporting KC. I think Chicago steals that one, man. 3-game winning streak, Chi-Town. Boom.
3-game not losing streak, Orlando.
Toronto, versus RSL.
Hey, watch Toronto come in and do some random shit and win because
Just 'cause Bob Bradley's not
rejoicing in
there.
Bob Bradley's absence.
Just because Bob Bradley. not there.
I said it in the group chat, bro. The Italians are gonna go off, bro. They're gonna play great. Watch Toronto.
They probably are going to go crazy.
Toronto win.
I'm going RSL.
Logical
RSL, yep.
choice for sure.
6th seed in the West. All right, we got Dallas,
Versus
7th seed in the West versus LAFC. LAFC got 1 win or 2 wins in the last 9 games.
Buanga broke his drought, so I'm gonna say LAFC is gonna come through.
Dallas just got smacked by Austin 3-0.
Buanga just broke his drought. I think he's ready to. He's primed for some
Is
more
it
goals.
time for LAFC to?
They need to turn it
I'm
around.
gonna go LAFC. I'm gonna go LAFC. SKC versus Vancouver.
That's a game, yo.
That is a game.
Because they're both coming off of some solid performances.
I'm going SKC on this one.
That's a draw
Skus.
to me.
Minnesota versus Portland.
Minnesota versus Portland.
I got draw. I got a tie on that one. Nashville versus DC. I think this is a good game.
It's a really good game.
Ooh. Nashville hasn't scored in 2 straight games.
Honey, pull up.
I'm going. Ooh.
Honey's dropping an assist, at least.
I'm going DC
I can see that.
with the upset. St. Louis versus Colorado. That got to be St.
Versus
Louis.
Colombia.
Colombia. I like how you wrote out Colorado now.
Yeah, so you don't say Colombia
It's
again?
no longer COL. Now he writes out Colorado.
Yeah, St. Louis is going to win that one.
St. Louis? San Jose versus LA Galaxy.
Ooh, Cali battles.
I'm going San Jose.
Yeah, I think
Galaxy
San Jose
is
will
just
take that.
no.
No, they're buns.
Seattle versus Houston.
I'll take Seattle on that.
I'm gonna take a draw on that one too. Atlanta versus Philly.
Philly.
I'm going Philly. Hey, man, that was that Picke'em Up. Feel good Tingz, baby. You already know we got to end the episode here on the Kickoff Lounge with some good news. Make sure you follow us, subscribe to us at The Kickoff Lounge on Instagram, on YouTube, on all that good things. Hey, man, not long ago, we had a young star in the making, U15 defender from the New York Red Bulls Youth Academy, Alexito Gomez. Kickoff Lounge family right there. Officially a champion.
Officially a champ, bro.
MLS Next champion with the New York Red Bulls U15. Shouts to the U15 squad. Dog, they beat Montreal 2-1. I was watching the highlights, man. What a game, bro.
Yeah, back and forth.
It was 1-0, Montreal, right? And then, like, in the 80th minute, I think it was, 81st minute, tie ball game right there. Yo, horrible mistake by the defender, man. Like, I know he was sick about it.
Yeah.
But that man, Julian Hall, yo, he's a stud up front, dog.
Nice. He's nice.
That kid, Julian Hall, that's a name that I think we're going to remember for a while, man.
Okay.
Like, we're going to hear about in the future. Yeah. Julian Hall with the tie, 1-1. 88th minute, dog, game winner. New York Red Bulls came back in the last 10 to 15 minutes of the game, bro, from being down. U15, MLS Next champions. It's amazing.
I mean, yo, that's awesome, bro. Shout out to Alexito.
Alexito!
Was he playing? He was playing well?
He was playing well. Dog, stud. Stud in the back,
playing
dog.
Well, yeah.
Stud in
that's
the back,
up, bro.
Yo, and more good news, too, man.
Yo, the Club World Cup.
The Club World Cup, man.
Bro, we're going to have we got Copa America 2024.
Next year.
Club World Cup 2025 and the World Cup 2026.
And the Club World Cup is going to be like World Cup format. So it's going to be the top 32 clubs in the world.
Which means we're going to get more and more opportunities to see MLS teams in that thing.
Yep, exactly. So we're going to see MLS teams. We're going to see Liga MX teams in there. We're going to see
that is
teams.
Such a way better format.
We're going to see like a Boca Juniors or like a River Plate, like teams that will compete for La Libertadores, dog. We're gonna
the way they just gave
dope.
the preference to Europe and South America was so lame to me, dog. Like you remember how they did it? They like, oh, everyone else play each other, and then in the next round you can play the Europe and South America. It was like they just like put them in like on a pedestal.
Yeah.
Like yo, for all you know in that
you
first
gotta
round,
earn it, dog.
yeah, in that first round they could have gotten beaten by one of those foreign teams, bro. Like by one of those Al Ahly or whatever, one of those teams, bro.
What's the name of the team?
Al Ahly.
Is that a real team or you just made that up?
That's a team. I think it's Al Hilal. I think Al Hilal.
Al Hilal, yeah.
It was whatever team that they played actually kind of good in the last Club World Cup.
Dog, like
they played decent.
Yo, there is good teams out there that just aren't that popular.
In the world.
Facts, yo. I love this.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, and this is all in the United States. Say it again. 2024 next year.
Copa America.
2025.
Club World Cup.
2026.
The World Cup.
All in the United States of America,
Come on,
dog.
son. That's crazy.
What a time. And if you just starting to get in the wave, man, and you just trying to get to know about soccer life in the United States, man, trying to get to know about the MLS, well, guess what? We that one-stop shop for you right here, man.
Yo, check me out, though. One more feel-good thing.
Ooh, I want to hear
One more feel-good thing.
I want to hear
You're going to really like this one. Barca. Champions
like
of the 6 leagues, bro.
I don't like it already.
Champions in men's soccer, women's soccer, basketball, handball, futsal, and hockey.
Not pickleball?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yo, in the same year.
Dang. Say it. What sports again? Say it again.
Men's soccer, women's soccer, basketball, handball, hockey, and futsal.
That's ill, dog.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah, bro.
That's super impressive.
And like, there's only like 2 other teams that like didn't win, but that's pretty much almost every
sports
program won the league.
That's
in
ill,
Barca.
dog. But where's the part that I feel good? You said it's feel good things.
I know you don't know about the sextuples and stuff, but like there was one time where we won all 6 trophies just in soccer, and then like when you win 6 things, it's just like it's dope.
It's one of those.
I know you
things,
don't
right?
know about that.
Not really, not often. And that's the Kickoff Lounge, ladies and gentlemen. Hey man, follow us at the Kickoff Lounge. Your boy Al Pizzle
And your boy Big Miles. We out of here. See you Thursday, bitch.